Hello everybody, my name is Petr Koutný and today I have for you another brilliant chess game. You will see how Magnus Carlsen is going to sacrifice his queen for a rook and bishop, and the result of this sacrifice will be unclear position where both players are going to push their chances for victory. At the end you will see how Magnus Carlsen outplayed David Navara. So that's the story of this game, and I believe that you are going to enjoy this video. Magnus Carlsen is playing with white pieces, David Navara with black pieces. This game was played on Beal 2018, and what we are watching slight edge for white, typical chess moves in this Indian opening, and now knight d7. Short castle happened and knight c5. Magnus Carlsen does believe that this bishop on b4 is not very well placed, and for this reason he is playing knight b5, and after a6 knight d4 b5, and now bishop e2. Maybe you have the feeling that Magnus Carlsen is not going to play for a huge advantage from opening, and that's a typical Magnus. He is not looking forward to have big advantage. He's usually looking forward to have playable position where he believes that he will outplay his opponent, and after move e5, knight c2 and rook d8, white's queen is under attack, and that's exactly time when Magnus Carlsen is going to show how he is great, because he is going to sack his queen for a bishop on b4 and a rook, and still it's hard to believe that black is going to lose his position. Of course, this position is going to be really complicated, hard to evaluate, and that's the land of Magnus Carlsen. So what do you think about this position? Do you think that this sacrifice is solid and it's giving white's advantage? No, I don't think so. I think that Magnus still is looking for a clear position where he believes in himself. So he took on b4 and d1, and this is a really hard position. So a5 happened, and now knight d5 and knight e5. Okay, yes, of course, if black is taking on e5, white is taking on c5, so not big deal for black, and black played bishop b7, bishop f3 and rook c8. Yes, both rooks, both knights and bishop on f3 are very well placed white pieces. For this reason, maybe there is a chance for white's slight edge, but at the other side black is without any weaknesses, and it's hard to believe that white has a chance to beat black in this position. You know, if I have chance to choose a side, I will pick a black position, because a queen is queen. Of course, I'm not Magnus Carlsen, and of course both knights sitting in the middle of the center are great. They are doing a great job, and this position has to be hard to play, has to be hard to count all variations, and of course has to be absolutely hard to play against Magnus Carlsen. So what's happened? Knight g4, queen f8. Of course, what was a threat? Check on f6 and rook d6, that was a threat. So for this reason David came back to f8, h4, and exchange on c8, a3, h5, knight h2 and bishop e2. Yes, still I believe that black is absolutely fine, and now is a question what for is hoping black. If black is hoping for draw, or black has a dream to beat Magnus Carlsen, because that's a different. You know, if you're fighting for victory, you are a winner. if you're fighting for draw, you are sometimes loser. And now what's happened? David played knight e5. Maybe b4 is stronger, because after knight e5 there was no need to give a second pawn, and Magnus took a pawn with a smile because he gets something back. Bishop b7 and knight c3. Still terrible hard position where black has to find counter-attack or target what to attack, and of course white is hoping for his nice light pieces, doing a good job. Queen e7, and after another few more moves where nothing special is going to be happened, this position is going to be simplified much more. And here rook and knight against queen and king. Okay, two pieces and two pawn. What do you think about this position? Is there any chance to claim black's advantage, or to believe that white's got advantage? You know, Magnus is fighting and he's fighter, and you know, even David Navara is one of the strongest Czech chess player. He's not able to hold this position. Sometimes chess is a difficult game. Some positions are hard to play, some positions are easy to play, and exactly here it's a simple position for play for white. So now rook d3 and check, and rook d4, a4. So black has no way how to win this game, because if nothing, there is fortress, and rook d4, pawn on a4, they are giving white solid and safe position. And if white is hoping for more, white has to go forward, and he's going forward. So g3, and now knight d2, knight e4, and a queen c1, losing another pawn. Maybe black missed something. I'm sure that king e7 is still okay, but after this move, check, pawn, and this position is going to be difficult for black, because one or two pawns are still one or two pawns, and now this position is really difficult to defend now. And probably black is out of good moves, maybe black is out of good plans. And it's interesting how Magnus Carlsen is fighting. Maybe at that time Magnus Carlsen was on top of his power, and he was absolutely amazing chess player, and maybe he was able to win everything, anything, anywhere. So now rook f4, and here knight f5, and even this queen is hoping for more. There is nothing to do, because only white is playing this position. Check, queen g6, and final mistake is here, because that's a winning. Check, and after f4, that's a simple winning pawn and game. So what we saw? We saw beautiful queen sacrifice with unclear position, where both players has the chances to play for victory, and maybe Magnus Carlsen was hoping for more than draw, and he outplayed David Navara in a difficult position. Fighting beautiful, interesting chess game. At the end, I'm going to thank you for your likes, follows, and maybe your time, of course, if you saw this video till now, till end. Hopefully you enjoyed, and if yes, just feel free and press like or press follow and make my day. And hopefully I'm going to meet you here soon in our another YouTube chess video. Play chess. Enjoy chess, enjoy every game, and maybe See you soon in our another YouTube chess video. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.